Hey there guys, Tyler Stokes, aka the Gaming Guy TWG, and welcome back to another episode of WWE Supercard. This is episode number 25, and as you can see, my team is literally blasting through this already. It's only been an hour and 45 minutes. They're already through King Barrett, and they're moving on to Brock Lesnar now. What I've decided to do is lead the rewards until around the end of the event, which is... actually, nah, never mind that. I'll just keep moving on through the rewards and collecting them as my team and myself gets going on them. But this is episode number 25, and now never done with King Bear. We are on Brock Lesnar. Oh god, 225 points for that, 275 to get Stardust, 325, dude. I at least want this team to get the Stardust so I can get my first ever Survivor Pro, dude. Ugh. And it sucks too that I don't have Cameron as a freaking It sucks too that I don't have Cameron as a legendary diva already, because if I had her already, then that would be another legendary diva to add to the set. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So we're gonna move on to Brock Lesnar. And it looks like they fixed the problems from the last episode, because if you remember, in the last episode there were frame rate drops and freezes and network errors everywhere. So let's take a look at the team points breakdown right now and see how everyone did as far as right now is concerned, or see how everyone's doing. Bleh. Okay, so 3 of our members still aren't. Even the owner isn't playing. That's actually surprising. Nathan, Amazing, Owen, Aaron, you guys need to jump onto the help wagon here. Let's see. I have been bumped down to 4. That's Fozzy, 020690, TR Fake Hero, and Bears the X3 have all been doing a very, very great job. 38 points for Bears the X3, 55 points for TR Fake Hero, and 75 points for Fozzy 020690. Now, Fozzy honestly needs to be the owner, because as you can see, the owner, I don't even think has taken notice that this event has started yet. And in the last episode, when I was looking at the team chat, you saw that he was saying, "I'm ready for this," something like that. But he really isn't even paying attention at this point. So there's 4 big boys, including myself. There's 1 guy. There's 3 guys that are doing halfway decent as far as right now is concerned. And then the last 3 guys at the bottom of the list are just not really paying attention. But anyway, without further ado, let's head on to Brock Lesnar. And for the 25th episode, holy crap, I'm thinking way too far ahead. 35th episode. There will be a 35th episode, I can guarantee that, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I think I just described part of the future there. But, anyway. Let's forget I ever said that and just move on. Alright. But, like I was saying, crap, I lost my train of thought. Okay, question of the video. Is it annoying when you guys are about to do something and then you forget what it is? Let me know down in the comments below if that's annoying. Now things are trying to get closer to our level. Now, as you can see, the matchmaking in this Road to Glory compared to singles Road to Glory is way, way better. Because at this point, like on the Epic card, you'll be facing legendaries and survivors, and even a couple of WrestleMania cards here and there. But they're really making the matchmaking good for this card. Well, for some people anyway. I know some people with like bad cards at these sorts of card levels are gonna do absolutely atrocious, because they're facing stuff like ours with SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and Harden cards at this point. So they're probably rage quitting to the point where they're about to throw whatever they're using to play the game out the window. But but for guys like us, it takes a while. It usually takes us a while before we start having trouble. Basically in singles matches, singles Road to Glory, in singles Road to Glory, whenever I have trouble, it's usually whenever I get to the Survivor card, like between the Survivor card and the SummerSlam card, like somewhere in that range. When I get around that range, is when I start having some trouble. With the cards this team has, this team will not get into any trouble against some of these people anytime soon. I think now I'm back in 3rd place on the team, so if I keep playing, I may skyrocket to 1st place by the end of this video. I have like no idea. But for the 25th episode, I am going to spend all 200 credits. I am going to refill twice. I am going to refill the bout energy twice. And hopefully we get a lot of title matches, so the point values can skyrocket. So there's that. Alright, next game. Looks like, yeah, they did fix a lot of the problems from the last video, because like I said at the beginning of this one, in the last video there was freezing and a ton of network problems, but now it seems as the hours have gone on over the past hour and a half or so, they have fixed most of the problems. Because I haven't really seen one bit of freezing, or I haven't seen one network problem so far, so that's good, that's good. People were probably starting to blow up Supercard's Twitter about it, and they just said, oh my god, here they go again, we gotta fix this for them. Yeah, no doubt about that one. Don't mind the noise in the background, please. Power and toughness to death. Jesus Christ. The camera is freezing up now. The game isn't freezing up, but the camera is. Oh my god. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Am I right or am I right? Okay, I'll shut up. Us YouTubers and our bad jokes. Not to offend any YouTubers that actually make good jokes like Markiplier and all them, but seriously, some YouTubers like myself make really bad jokes. And that's just a fact. It's a cliche that these days to listen to a YouTuber make really, really bad jokes. I'm just wondering when the streak of perfect games is gonna end, because I think this is, between this video and the last video, we had all perfect games in the last video. We had all perfect games in the last video, and it seems like that's gonna spill over into this video more than likely. Hopefully, we continue the streak of perfect games here. Because I think this is like in between the 7th and 8th perfect game in a row we've had, I think. Let's see. I think I've been getting most of the points right now. It's funny, like, when I'm getting the points, like, no one else plays. It seems like no one else is getting points, but then when I go away to wait for the bouts to refill, by the time I get back, they're finished with the card we were on, and they have moved on to the next card. It's like, after you disappear, he's like, okay, one of the best guys is gone. Let's go ahead and get as many points as possible before he comes back. Because you know, at the end of the last video, we were halfway done with, we were basically just over the halfway point of being done with, King Barrett. And I come back in this video and they're completely done with King Barrett and then some. They even started on Brock Lesnar. But, can I, hold on. Guys, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. God, I don't want to sound like Elmer Fudd right now. But, I'm gonna pause the video real quick and, watch an ad. And, to get 4 more picks and see if we get either a crappy rare card or a useful title match. And we're back from the ad. Okay, now let's go ahead and get our next 4 picks. Fucking no. Ugh. Oh my my god, I seriously hate when it comes down to, like, the wire, like, it comes down to the last few cards, and then you find out, like, it's a crappy rare or something you don't even need. Ugh. Okay, so, moving on. Sorry guys, I just, like, it's funny how you can, like, put all your fingers on the, screen, and, like, the dot, there's just not, like, one dot moving from here to here whenever you place more, another finger, or thumb, or whatever, on the, on the screen, but they just move absolutely everywhere whenever you put enough fingers on the screen. Just imagine, like, multiple hands on the screen at once, there literally be dots just floating around the screen everywhere. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but okay. Toughness and speed of deck, might as well fix that. I mean, might as well add that with John Cena. God, I can never talk in videos. I at least mess up my commentary at least once, but as I said in my Geometry Dash video, no one's perfect, bruh. Sorry I'm being so quiet right now, guys. There's just, like, there's points in videos where there's stuff to run, there's actually things to, you actually run out of things to talk about. You basically have nothing to say, and your brain just doesn't want to spew any more words out of your mouth, so... You just start coming up with some random stuff that you wish you hadn't said after you record the video. Another YouTube cliche. Hey, can I have both of those so I can make a pro out of that? Of course, I'll be making a pro out of Stardust in no time, probably, seeing as how fast this team is rising, seeing it... Oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. I can't English well today, but, I'll probably start pro out that Stardust in the next episode, if not the following episode, because according to this team, they want to just dash through as many cards as possible without looking back. So they want to get as many points as possible and just not care at all. Now this is probably going to turn out to be a pretty goddamn long video, because we aren't even finished with the first set of bouts yet, and we're already at like 13 minutes right now, so this may turn out to be my longest legitimate episode of Supercard, but I'm not completely sure at this point. Oh, what the? No, 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 no. You are not screwing me over like that. Well, that's a glitch that's going on, apparently. Apparently, sometimes you don't see +3s or +5s or something like that, because, you know, in the last video, there was a +1 and a +5 sitting there with the opponents, but there was no +3. Now, this time, they tried to throw your boy big fat punch to the balls, saying that there was a +1 and a +3, but no +5. Yeah, I ain't taking that. So that's what I recommend you guys do if you see a glitch like that, especially when there's no +3 or +5. Just go back and go back in, and it should be corrected just like that. I can't snap again. Oh my god, so much fail. I hate it. See, 36 speed to deck. Oh, 49 all to deck. Look at that Mr. McMahon, dude. Like, seriously, if you were lucky enough to get one of those Mr. McMahons in the higher tiers in the Fusion Chamber, then I am jealous, dude. Like, seriously, because Mr. McMahon is by far the best manager in the game. He always has been and always will be. No Bret Hart reference there, by the way. But, what the heck. He's the best there is, he's the best there was, and he's the best there ever will be. Freaking Bret Hart, bruh. Dude, this Randy Orton card is seriously OP. And even though the card for this month, I think it was one of the members of the New Day. I think it was either Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods. I think it was, no, it was Kofi Kingston. It was Kofi Kingston. That Kofi Kingston isn't going to be as good as, it's not going to be as good as Randy was last month, but he still is going to be another Harden card. So, hey, if it's another Harden card, I don't care. And honestly, I think in the last video, we got trolled for the most part, because, like, you saw in the last video that what happened was, we got a super rare card, I think it was, and then on the very next pull, no, it was a rare Roman Reigns, just looking at that Roman Reigns card, ironic, I know. I got a rare Roman Reigns card, and then, oh my god, I'm talking back now, oh my god, I can't English well, and blah, 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 okay, so, I think it was around this area here, like, these 4 cards, like, right around here that my, cursor is at right now, or whatever you want to call it, dot, I don't care. I pulled a rare Roman Reigns from there, and then up in the top left corner, where the card up here is supposed to be, that's where I got the, epic, yes, epic, support, which was a bit of a surprise to me, like, seeing as how I'm in WrestleMania tier right now, I mean, it isn't common. I mean, it is common to find epic cards and legendary cards and stuff like that. As you can see, like in Ring Domination, I got just like a bunch of random legendary Baileys out of it. I made a pro and I'm happy about that, but still, like it's still common to see epics and legendaries around this tier, so. Plus 11 all the deck. Thank you, Mr. McMahon, for being such an awesome support card. That doesn't scare me. I'm gonna have the Survivor version of you. Frame rate's dropping. I bet you guys can tell. Wow, it is so quiet right now, I can't even comprehend, like, what to say anymore, because I have said so many things that my brain is just basically running out of files to put down into my mouth and make it come out of my mouth. What the crap did I just put it that way for, and that made no sense. Oh god. I am horrible at Englishing. If Englishing is even a word, I need to shut up. I just need to shut up. Oh my gosh. And that Bailey card was like, I see what you did there. The WrestleMania Bailey just a second ago was like, I see what you did there. Sorry guys, I just like doing that. Like little spotlights or something. Okay, I have noticed, I think I said this in the last Supercard video, but Supercard episode number 23 just basically blew up. Like, it started out, like, with the regular amount of views some of these Supercard videos get, if not a teensy bit more. But then a couple days later, when I look back at it yesterday, there was 300 views. I'm like, holy crap! And I can guarantee it was my reactions on, like, the WrestleMania and the Harden cards and stuff like that. Not to mention Randy Orton's song being in there. So, yeah. What the f... Now we get 2 super rare speeds in a row. Sure, it wasn't as epic... No pun intended. It wasn't as good as the, oh, no, never mind, it wasn't two of the same in a row. I thought it was. But, there's like, son of a tick, guys, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. There was no interruption or anything there. It was just the fact that the enhancement limit was getting up in my face, and you're not tricking me like that. It was just the fact that the enhancement limit was getting all up in my face, and I had to feed all the enhancements to a random card that I'm probably going to end up feeding to one of the bigger cards in this event, along with the login bonus cards. So, I'll basically be getting rid of a lot of my Ultra Rare Perfect Pros and stuff to feed that Legendary Rusev so I can combine him, and then especially that Survivor Stardust so I can combine him, so there's that, and then I'll have to use it, wow, two Mr. McMahons. I'm gonna have to use even more, of those cards to, I'm gonna have to use even more of my, cards like that to, boost the pro versions of those cards up. Speaking of Survivor cards. Freaking, throwback Mr. Perfect. Except from Season 1, I wasn't reading the little, symbol there at the left where it says Season something, so I wasn't paying attention to that. But anyway, like I said, it wasn't an interruption. It was just the fact that the enhancement limit was getting all up in my face, and that finisher is still weird. It was just the fact that the enhancement limit was getting all up in my face, and I had to eliminate it by feeding it, basically all the enhancements except for one to my epic card, and well, I just have a bunch of random epic cards lying around too that I just like feeding to the stronger cards, like things like Randy and Stardust coming up soon, Russo coming up soon, all of them. I just like feeding them to more powerful cards after I train them all the way up, because that's how I get those pro cards to skyrocket, and that's how I get those regular cards to skyrocket most of the time. I just wish they would, like, okay. I know they included a ring domination with female cards in it, but I would really like it if there was either a singles or a team ring domination in which they included females in it. Like, seriously, if they had like a female team Road to Glory or singles Road to Glory, then that would be freaking amazing. I don't think they've done that yet. Yeah, I don't think they have done that yet, but hopefully they do. The only thing I know they have done as far as things for Divas is the team ring domination that just ended probably like yesterday or something like that. Already at 146, and this video is not even close to over yet. That was just that was just the first group worth of bouts there. We still got 2 more groups of bouts to go, and we're at 22 minutes. This video is easily probably going to be like close to 40 minutes or something like that if my board giant tablet can even hold that much video memory on its freaking hard drive, but still. Alright, so let's take a look at the team points breakdown now. I think when we started Brock Lesnar, we were at like 38, and now we're at like over 100. So total team points is 326. I am now way in front of Bear ZX3. I'm surprised that our other so-called SummerSlam tier friend isn't helping us out. Frenzy Player's way down there. Because as you can see, it's basically all glitched out belts. Like, you know how the belt thing is bad in teams, like one moment it could say you're SummerSlam tier, the next moment it says you're WrestleMania Plus or WrestleMania Double Plus, like Fozzy. It looks like he's SummerSlam Plus, but he's actually WrestleMania Double Plus. Yeah, it seems like all of the top guys, me, TR, Fake Hero, and Fozzy020690 were the ones basically doing the best. Okay, fill all the bouts. Yes, I know we had a free bout option sitting there, but like I told you guys, I was going to spend all the credits left over in this video and just move on with it. Oh crap, it looks like we're already facing teams in the freaking legendary tier. Well, some of the epic tier, some of the legendary tier. You saw 2 straight legendary tier things there, but I wasn't about to do that. I wasn't about to waste a bout for that, but because some legendary tier teams, even though they're like a few tiers down from us right now, they still have like Survivors and WrestleManias and all that stuff that could end the streak of perfect games for me. So yeah, I'm not sure if every other member of the team has been having the same luck as me, but as far as you guys and I know, um, we have had just a perfect winning streak, nothing but shutout wins. But that's only because we're on the lower cards right now that basically won't be any use to us except for when we like feed them the stronger cards. But once we get up to where we want to be, where we get to the WrestleMania card and the SummerSlam card, that's basically when we're going to have to deal with stuff like Enzo and Randy and all that stuff way more, because a crap ton of people probably have Randy now. Like, there's no doubt about it. I still love how Enzo and Randy are a compatible tag team. Two of the strongest cards in this deck are a compatible tag team, which is always beneficial. You want as you all know, you need as many strong, incompatible tag teams as possible, so your guys can get upgraded even more. Of course, everyone's known that since like season 1, but still. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Okay, no. I have to put a freaking G.I. Joe reference in there. I'm sorry, but when someone says that, I instantly want to go, G.I. Joe! I'm sorry. Oh my god, these jokes are so freaking cringeworthy right now. Even Biggie Dude has told some pretty corny jokes at some points, and he's one of the best jokesters on WWE Supercard, if not the best. So, he even made, this is ripped straight from him, like, from this very old episodes in season 1. He went something like this. You know what Stone Cold's favorite ice cream is? Cold Stone Creamery. No, he legit said it like that. Ooh, title match straight away, thank you. What the heck? What just happened right there? 4 straight board clears, the rare speeds, and 2 title matches in a row in a WWE universe. Bruh. Dude, I thought there would be a glitch where I could get infinite title matches if I just kept selecting that card over and over. Oh my gosh. That was freaking hilarious, dude. We've had something hilarious happen at least once in these videos, like when I pulled the epic card in the last video, and then, now when we just got 4 straight board clears. Sure, 2 of them were rares, but hey, the other 2 were freaking title matches, which is hilarious, and they were all on the same card too, except for that first one. Dude, seriously, this streak is not gonna stop of us getting, like, shutout wins here. These cards are even becoming, these cards are even more on our level. Well, some of them, anyway. Some of these cards are more on our level, and we're still managing to pull out a shutout win every time. At least me, anyway. I don't know how the rest of the team's doing right now. Yeah, that was a good idea not to do that, because there would have more than likely been a chance that I would have actually lost that one, even though that rare Jimmy Uso was there. That still puts him in like 4,300 as far as stats go, so it's a good thing I saved these 2 for right now. Can I have those 2 Macho Mans? I really want a WrestleMania Pro at this point. It'd actually be kind of funny if we kept playing through this and then we pull a WrestleMania Pro at some point. Okay, so 172 points. Doing good, doing good. We're almost through Brock Lesnar, which is a good thing, especially considering the event's only been up since like 4 o'clock, and at this point it's 6:16, so it's only been up for just over 2 hours. You know what? This video is already half an hour long, so I'm just gonna save the last 100 credits for the next video. I'm like, oh, and you guys are probably like, oh my God, TWG, you said you were gonna spend all the credits in this video, and then you were gonna just continue on normally in the next video. Well, yes, I did say that, but I didn't know this video would be up to 30 minutes, like almost 31 minutes at this point, by the time I got like halfway through the second set of bouts. So by the time we would finish with the third set of bouts, we would probably be at like 50 minutes or something like that. I know some Supercard videos drag out for very, very long, but really the only videos I want to upload close to an hour is my live streams, like seriously. I know it auto-uploads to YouTube and you don't have to worry about it unless you want to edit the description, but still counts as uploading into your YouTube channel. Frame rate's dropping again. Oh God. I think I'm gonna keep making like Geometry Dash videos and Supercard videos tonight until SmackDown comes on later. I'm waiting to see what happens on SmackDown because Raw was really lit this week. Like seriously, Mick Foley got a haircut, Finn Balor got injured, Goldberg finally returned to SmackDown. Him and Roman Reigns speared the crap out of Braun Strowman. It's like, are you kidding me? Stephanie finally returned. I think it's been probably a month or so since we've seen Stephanie on Raw because all we've been seeing is Mick Foley. So, Stephanie returned, Mick Foley got a haircut, Finn Balor got injured, which is the only bad thing I think, and then at the end of the show, Roman Reigns and Goldberg speared the living crap out of Braun Strowman, which was hilarious. And I thought there was going to be another highlight moment where Brock Lesnar returned, but as explained in one of my videos earlier, we all got trolled by Paul Heyman. Because Paul Heyman did finally come back, because we haven't seen Paul Heyman or Brock Lesnar since, I can't remember which pay-per-view event it was where they fought against each other. But when Paul Heyman finally returned, I thought Brock Lesnar was going to be right behind him, and he said his client, Brock Lesnar, and then when he said is not here, he not only trolled the entire WWE universe, but he made the entire WWE universe want to throw freaking bottles or whatever else they can find at him. So, yeah. And I thought Braun Strowman was going to literally maul him right in front of everybody because he was about to attack him. I thought he was about to attack him. But then, he just decided to swipe the mic and just gloat about how he's going to win the Royal Rumble. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, we're 5 points away from being number 1 right now. Okay, I'll play these last 2 bouts. Screw it. That's how addicting this freaking game is. Like, 1 minute you don't, you want to stop playing after a certain amount of games, but then you say, 1 more. Next game, 1 more. This is how addicting this game is, like, seriously. It's how addicting this game is. I'm gonna try to go fast to get it done by the time 37 or 38 minutes hits or something like that. The streak is still not ending of like perfect shutout games. It's not ending yet. Let's see how fast we can really do this. God. That still cracks me up when this. It sounds like they say while they make grunting noises in the ring in this game. Is hilarious. Luckily, I didn't send out that Roman Reigns, cause yeah, that would have been a catastrophe. And there goes the streak, guys. There. Rest in peace to the streak. So, therefore, I want to end it after this game. Because the streak has ended. Wasn't as good as The Undertaker's, and it never will be. No streak will ever be as good as The Undertaker's, that's for sure, but it was good while it lasted. Alright, so we're very close to finishing Brock Lesnar at this point. I think by the next Supercard video, which will be tomorrow, unfortunately, we're probably going to be finished completely. The event's probably going to close. Actually, no, I'll record the last video tonight at some point. I'll probably record another Geometry Dash video right after this, and then I'm going to record another Supercard video. That's probably going to be my last team, ring domination. Oh my god, why do I keep saying that? This is going to be my, last, that will be my last, Team Road to Glory video, for WWE Supercard, because between homeschool and all the stuff that I have to do after I'm off, basically, by the time I would want to record a video, this, event would be, like, long over. Like, this event probably would have ended probably, like, an hour or so, after I decided to make a video. So, anyway, guys, this is Tyler K, the gaming guy, TWG. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, buy the game, play the game, beat the game. Follow me on Twitter and Google+, or join the TWG Army by subscribing here on YouTube as well. And anyway, guys, peace. In the next episode, we will continue on.